All right, so I just went long here on Nas. I'm expecting price 4 hour to hold this 4 hour inefficiency right here. I think a lot of people think we're gonna come back lower. If we were to go lower, we would have went lower already. Especially with the closure over this inefficiency to the left. So we closed over this inefficiency with a bullish inefficiency. So I believe we're just using that to push higher right now. I think we'll definitely come back into a premium. We'll see if we want to run these highs or not, but definitely short-term bullish. So I'm just riding that trend. I've just been looking for any bullish reversal signs. I initially had gotten in 17,995 right down here. Literally got in right here, had my stop to break even, came in, tagged me out. So this is not my second entry. It's not my second entry, and it's based on, I got in based on this inefficiency right here. And so I'm looking for this to hold. Just looking for this general area to hold right up in here to push this higher. Let's see what it looks like on a 2 minute. Yeah, like on a 2 minute, this whole area. I need this to hold on the two for real. So as long as this is holding, I'm comfortable in this play. I like a run over these highs. I like a run over these highs in the short term. Looking at MES right here. Looking at MES. To me, MES is targeting these highs. This 15-minute tells me to target these highs. So with MES looking like it want to move higher than me, that gives me confluence that I want to hold Nasdaq. So I think once price breaks out of here, it should be a nice run up. Right now, I believe Powell is still speaking. I'm just trading the charts. So I don't really care what he's talking about. I'm just trading the charts, but I believe he's still speaking right now. And so the market is a little bit choppy while they wait for him to really finish his speech. But once he's finished with his speech, I'm expecting this thing to really start flying to the other side. So we'll see how it goes.
You lead me to paradise. And when we're making love, your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Take some time just to get back and forth. That I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories now. Don't you love when I come around?
So I ended up getting back into the same play. Y'all might have seen me draw this inefficiency right here and said price would end up coming into this, which it did, obviously. And at first I was going to stay cash on it. So, you know, typically after seeing that POI get hit, if it's a 5-minute POI, I might be down here in a 15-second waiting for my confirmation. And for me, I would have gotten in right about here, typically on the creationist inefficiency. But now seeing price, you know, take off like this at first, I'm like, man, you know what, let me just get in. I hesitated because like I said, I wanted to stay cash. I already made the money on the last play, but I said, you know, let me get in here. And so that's why my entry is right here. Initially, my stop loss was down there. Once we created another inefficiency like that, then I was able to move my stop loss here to now being in profit. So I'm watching this overall inefficiency right here, how we trade in it. I would like the bodies to hold this. If body doesn't hold this, or if bodies don't hold this, rather than we're gonna end up coming in and stopping me out. I could already see that happening. So yeah, bodies gotta hold this one for real. Very important here. I don't want to reject this one and take us back to the downside. So I'm watching this close. I don't want price to. Yeah, I need bodies to close over this one. If bodies close over this one, we can see a nice run to the upside. There we go. Yeah, so should be a nice run to the upside out of this one. Notice their bodies respected this, right? You see how bodies respected this one perfectly. That's what I look for. Those are signatures I look for, that I'm on the correct side of the trade. So what I want to see is price really find a way to take off here, run these highs, and run the yellow line. And if we run this yellow line, then I would say we would be clear to run the actual target I was going for since the first play. So see how this play out. I actually don't want price to come back into this. If it does, it gotta respect it real early into. I don't want to trade deeply into this inefficiency. Price got to kind of just stab in here and go. I don't like us trading deeply into this. Notice the respect of the 50% so far. That's where I would want price to respect that. Like I said, I don't want price trading deeply into that. So the way we respecting this, I would want us to run these highs next. Yeah, price is playing a little bit. Price is definitely playing a little bit, but here we are. Same thing I was saying before, like now I can move my stops up. Like I'll probably move my stops up to here. Because if price comes back down in here, I would assume it's more of a reversal than a retracement. Like I was cool with price retracing into this inefficiency, holding the top half of it is ideal. But ultimately just respecting it is what I need. But if price disrespects this inefficiency, then that means price is gonna end up running these lows. So well, I'll be around for that. I'll take my little 5 points and go, you know. Like I said, I don't want price trading deep into that, because then that's typically a sign that we coming back to these lows. Especially not when we're in consolidation. But we definitely had a great deal of consolidation here. So you gotta kind of give price a little room to mess around. So that one got invalidated. So this is typically what we would call seek and destroy conditions. As you can see, like, let's say this wasn't seek and destroy conditions, right? This was a trending condition, especially on this time frame, right? If this was a trending condition, then typically we would have delivered right to the top of this, or not touched that at all. To be honest, we probably wouldn't even have used this inefficiency. If we did, we would have used the top of it to run back over these highs. And then, so you see, we came all the way down, invalidated it, and now we back up here. It's like price is not, when you notice price not delivering in its typical manner, you're probably in seek and destroy conditions. And look at it from the bearish angle. If I was bearish, let's say I would have went short here, and what I say, the highest body, right? Cool. You see what our highest body is always a safe target for somebody. All right, so say I would have went bearish and the highest body rejection, and then watching it disrespect this inefficiency right here, typically, if we disrespect this inefficiency, we're gonna end up running those lows. So, but here we go. We finally getting that movement about this area. So, like I said, if we do clear these highs, we'll end up clearing these highs, and if we clear these highs, then we definitely gonna clear the yellow highs up there. So, let's go ahead and watch that deliver. Even like I said, I could just continue to move my stops up. Should be no reason to come back down here at all, not before delivering past this yellow line up there. So let's see where this could take us. This yellow line here is so clear to me that we're gonna end up running that. Unless price want to play with us today. But yeah, ultimately this should hold us to take us back over there, ideally. Let's see how it delivers. So like I said, in seek and destroy conditions, delivery isn't as ideal. So you really want to wait for price to break that range. So let's say, you got caught up in the chop here. What you should do is you should set alerts on the top and on the bottom of the chop, because you can make plays off of either one. Like a play that we typically would do if you have a bullish draw like we do right now. When we break consolidation, you want to wait for price to come back into the inefficiency that was attached to that consolidation on the breakout. So that will be the one that I drew the rectangle around right now. Because if I had not already been in the play since down there, I would have entered the play right here and taken it through the yellow line. So this is typically our price would deliver. We have a market maker buy model right here where, like we said, we have the consolidation, we have the breakout. This is a great entry spot for you right here if you didn't catch the initial breakout, of course, which I typically don't ever take the breakout because price will most likely come back and give me a better and cleaner entry. Plus, you want to be careful of if you were on the wrong side. Let's just speak hypothetically. If you were on the wrong side, price would have delivered in this manner where we would have manipulated up here and then went hard to the downside. So if you were on the wrong side, that's the type of delivery you would have seen. So even with this, show this real quick, right? We got the manipulation to the upside. So when we didn't react right there to go back to the upside, then I would expect a hard movement back to the downside, which we did kind of come back under these lows, just not as much as we could have. And that's because, like I said, price got saved by this inefficiency. So then we pop out of there. You see I have my entry. Yeah, my entry was down here already, so I'm like super in the clear. But like I said, delivery is not the cleanest in those conditions. But we getting real close to this yellow target. I'm gonna take off probably 3 cons over that yellow target. So put 3 of them right there. And then I'll hold the other 2 as runners. So there we go. Target hit. Target hit. Nice and smooth. And now we hold the other 2 as runners, and let's get a practice on how to officially hold runners. So first thing I'll do is see what is price potentially drawing to, right? Because now for me, I could literally just look at what highest body, right? So the highest body in this point, I'll probably look at that as another target for myself. If not, then I could see price drawing into this. I'll move those limit orders because I'll stop this out on my own, based on price's ability to hold a bullish sentiment. Let me see what else, if I got something on the 5. Yeah, so we should actually move up pretty smoothly through these highs and come into my target. The way that it's set up on the 5-minute, it should be a nice delivery into that target, to be honest. So I'm actually expecting some pretty nice movements out of here. If not, then price as long as we end up creating this inefficiency, right? I'm anticipating that we put the low in on the 5-minute candle already. You know, I'm anticipating that the low of the 5-minute is in already. And if it is, then this would be a nice inefficiency to hold. There's inefficiency, we should definitely hold. So even if, you know, let's say we did make it, price, because it could tap into this and then go and run that target. So once again, I'm drawing this inefficiency ahead of time. There's still 3 whole minutes left on this 5-minute candle. But I like this holding as an inefficiency if we're able to create it, of course. Let's see what's going on. 15 looks good. We got a nice signature in here. Anybody that knows what I'm talking about, we got a nice signature in here that can show some further upside. So I like that. If you don't know that signature, definitely tap in with me on my mentorship, because I talk about that one. A whole bunch of signatures to the algo that we talk about in my mentorship. A lot of stuff that a lot of people just never heard of. So like I said, I want to see some nice clean movement on the way to the target. Yeah. See what the 15-second look like. We're consolidating right here. I like price not coming under this red candle. I could kind of see this red candle here holding us for higher prices. I mean, it's already been used. Now we consolidated. I think it should end up making a nice little breakout over these highs any second now. This red candle should take us back over these highs. So price should be able to push past this. Next. Yeah. So something you gotta kind of sit through the consolidation type stuff sometimes. And just trust that price will still hold the areas that it needs to hold. Despite the consolidation, price will still hold the areas it needs to hold. I'd like to see us break out to the upside right now. Once again, if you remember the 5-minute, I'm trying to create this inefficiency, so I don't want, you know, us to really come down too much lower. So once again, I'm trying to use this red candle, should take us back through these highs. So we got to the highs. Now I want to go through it. This player has already made over 50 points on Nasdaq so far. In progress. There's 5-minute candle playing around. Okay, so we did create the inefficiency I was looking for. Copy. All right, this is the one I was looking for. So now that it's created, that's perfect. That's what I need to see. So yeah, here we go. Blasting through that yellow line now, like we talked about. And now the goal is to get into here. This should be a nice run into here. I would say that there's definitely a chance that we could revisit this area. There's a chance we could. Hopefully we do not. But if we do revisit it, then I want to obviously hold the higher side of it and then make this run into the target. So let's see how price ends up delivering there.
I really do think about you. 7 years strong, well, except the last 2. We was supposed to last, but the first thing you do is move different, so I moved on from you. We ain't speak sense, but it really makes sense. Ain't nothing left to say that we ain't been said. More than a lover, dang, we was best friends, but you can't spell friend without the N. The end. On to the next, cause I ain't about to dedicate a song to my ex. That's my ego talking now. He always be so loud, I always be so proud. I crack an evil smile. Cause pride is the devil. Before I show emotion, I stoop down to his level. That's how I was molded. Tears got you scolded, and fear got you folded. Soul made me colder. She told me grow up. Is you stupid? You don't see my movements and the way I'm getting to it. A man without the money is a man who is useless. You begging for my time, don't be begging for a dime. Matter of fact, we won't get another line. Without you, I've been doing just fine. Matter of fact,
say I love you, but you're cheating, so you speak with the forked tongue. Double-minded, weak-willed, that old disciplined folk on. How you lie, cheat, hide, and gaslight in a strong tone. Day you popped off last straw, now I'm throwing stones. Tap dancing around the topic, won't commit. Talk big, talk, boy, stop it. Words is ish. Telling me my thinking ain't logic, doesn't make sense. When I'm coming out the pocket, a wallet doesn't make sense. When all your cancellations adding up to more than rent. How we face to face, but you don't even see me. And how you claiming love, but steady punching my heartbeat. And how you said I do, but give all others priority. I'm through, I'm done, I'm finished. Sayonara, no repeat.
yo, come back here, hold on. Yo, what you talking about? Look who talking now. Stink attitude every time you walk around.
Man, walk around, boy, stop that. I'm the best you ever had. Cars, house, cop that, top that. You ain't even cop half.
I ain't cop half. What? Yo. Yeah. You talk too much. That's why I had to let you go and now you stuck. Drinking all your sorrows and now you drunk. Keep running from the pain, I know it's all a front. Stupid, stop trying to act like you ain't just in love. Thirst trapping on the gram like dang, you dumb.
Dumb, bruh? Never that, got it on demand, no rewinding that. If I'm stuck on dumb, you stuck on whack. Irreplaceable, you fumbled that bag.
Man, get off my line, yo.